This module is about how Headspace Centres can engage with sports clubs or community clubs in general. Essentially, community clubs try to work towards respectful interactions with people, genuine care and concern for others, promote ways to encourage good health, well-being and connectedness, be a local information hub, try to reduce the stigma of mental illness and encourage help seeking, and promote healthy habits such as safe alcohol consumption or responsible gambling. There's a lot of government agencies, services and organisations working towards making sure that schools and clubs and community spaces are much more in tune with these concepts. There's some simple steps that sport clubs can undertake to make sure that mental health is at the core of what they're doing. After all, people are there to have fun and connect. Sports club can establish a commitment to what they're doing in mental health, have a plan and understand how they might drive positive behaviours. They need to spend some time thinking and planning for programs and activities that might drive some of these behaviours and approach good mental health at their club. They might have evenings, they might have particular days where they're engaged families, or they might be specifically looking at young people and children as a part of their club and safe space. If they reflect on their activities in the last couple of years, working with sports clubs will give you a good sense of where they're at on the continuum of being a good mental health club. What they should understand is that they can do simple things to improve their club and improve mental health for young people. This section of the module will look at specific strategies to improving mental health from a sports club perspective. Building mental health literacy and improving help seeking are two really simple platforms that Headspace Centres can approach sport clubs on. Building mental health literacy is simple as putting posters up, using social media, websites, connecting information and people. A lot of people want to know more about mental health and how to address it, and the more you can make this friendly and accessible, then the better it is. So provide clubs with simple links, simple resources, fact sheets, and that's a great way forward. Around help seeking, you might want to go and do talks, presentations, and be visible at activities and promote the brand of Headspace. This means that families are used to seeing Headspace, and when it does come the time that they need services or support, they're more likely to step in the direction of Headspace. We also need to make it really clear for families and club members that using GP and the mental health system is a great way to seek help. We also need to make it simple for people to access mental health services. The last thing you can help clubs do is to respond and understand risk or concern, how to notice it and what to do if somebody's at risk. Centres can help sports clubs by setting up a great relationship, being strategic about how you approach that club or multiple clubs in your area, and talking about the type of activities that you can do with them. Give them resources and make sure that what they're using is evidence-based. They often will rely on a base of volunteers, so make sure that what you're doing with that sports club is quick and efficient. Sizes of sports clubs can really differ, and the type of sports will present you with different cultures. Clubs and groups are often the heart of local communities, and this is a great way to promote strategies of good mental health, so use them as a good central hub. Make sure that you have a point of contact at a sports club. Be a regular person who makes contact with them and check in with them during the year. Be proactive and give them information. Talk to them about how they might improve help seeking of their young people or their players. Arrange phone calls or face-to-face meetings with that sports club. Understand the local knowledge of that club and how they fit in the fabric of that community. Seek regular engagement with them and maybe even talk to them about fee for service so it makes it more achievable and attainable for you to actually have a relationship. In summary, Headspace Centres can work with sports clubs to reduce mental health concerns on a number of different levels, providing them with information and mental health literacy, meeting them and getting them more confident in how to respond to mental health concerns, providing guest speakers at club activities or events, and making sure that they understand that there's a whole range of topics that you can work with them on. Working on an action plan together for the whole year around how to improve mental health, attending some of their matches and building relationships, sharing merchandise. But fundamentally, it's mostly about improving their mental health literacy and improving help-seeking skills for the people who are part of that club. There's a whole range of Headspace resources that you can utilise for sports clubs. Whether it's school-based resources or centre-based resources, often they apply to community groups in general. So put them in touch with these resources.